ninyo itong series na ito?
Ako more on dun sa loyalty testers. Gusto naming mapakita yung struggle, tsaka struggle ng mga Filipino na laban sa racket. Yung ganun. Kahit ano gawin, kahit may work, aside from doon, may mga racket pa sila on the side. Yun.
Alright. Direct, Ian.
Good evening. Siguro one of my favorite thing when I was doing the loyalty game is yung paglalaro ng dual personalities ng mga characters. Kasi as you can see naman si Echo and some other cast din, meron silang dual personality na abangan mo you create questions about the truth with their personas. So yun yung for me very interesting kasi ano ba talagang truth, di ba? Is it the thing that we can see or is it the thing that is hiding from us? So yun yung naging excited ako to create and to work with. Yun.
And the visual representation of that was the cell phone.
Right,
Ni
that's
Ben,
one.
di ba?
That's one,
Parang
yeah.
yung tinatago niya, ano ba talaga yung kanyang double life or double personality. For a seamless flow of this conversation, we will alternate the mics. So KD, the mic is now yours. So siguro para sa mga nandito tonight, ano yung character and at the same time, ano ma-expect dito?
So, yung character ko po dito, yung bunsong kapatid ni Beth, Ate Beth, and Ate Megan, who's played by Karina. May expect nyo, super naive lang si Harry. And very, ano lang siya, parang umaasa talaga siya sa mga ate niya. And he really looks up to his ates. And he sees them as parang symbol to, people he looks up to, and he really idolizes them. And parang, yan, love na love niya. Very loving lang. Brother.
Harry, not Harry.
Harry.
All right,
As
thank
in
you.
Harry, yeah.
All right, thank you. Next, please. Yes.
Hi, good evening. I'm Aliana and I play the role of Lucy Sagil. I'm the daughter of Kuya Beach and Ate Des, but she's not here. I would say my character has some layers to her also because she represents like somebody who's from Gen Z that lacks guidance. And yun lang, she's kind of lost. But I guess from watching her, you could think na, okay, this is what I'm not gonna do. And you can learn from her possibly. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Aliana. Kare?
Ayan, hi Kuya Meg. So here I play the role of Megan. So me and Harry, KD are the siblings of Ate Sofia, which is Ate Beth. Oh, she's not here today. Ayan, Ate Sofia, we miss you. And I think Megan is very family-oriented, but she also works abroad. So nasa Hong Kong siya. You'll see her there, and I think that will play a very pivotal role kung ano yung mga next steps and decisions ni Beth when it comes to being a loyalty tester. So I think the family part will test her as well. Ayun.
Thank you, Kare. Robbie?
Okay, hello po. I'm Robbie. I play Juancho Madrigal, the half-brother of Ana Madrigal, and also a loyalty test. Joke lang. Ayun, sa tingin ko yung character ko po nagbibigay ng representasyon sa mga sa mga bata na sumisipag at nagtsatsaga para makahanap ng trabaho, ng belonging, whether that be in family or friendship, hanap buhay. So, magandang kwento po itong The Loyalty Game. Madami pong binahaging aspetong kahirapan at challenges ang mga director natin sa pamamagitan ng mga characters sa kwento na ito. So, stay tuned. July 3 is the release and I hope you guys enjoy the show. Thank you.
Thank you, Robbie. Sir Bernard, or his character is, kumbaga, the natural, dapat rightful heir. But there's some conflict.
That guy is in my way. No, I play Antonio Sagil, the son of this lovely man, and I am a brat. I want something that I don't deserve. I'm mean to my wife. I'm not a good father. I'm basically a bad guy. This is my third AA this week. Sorry. I play the bad son, of course, as usual, and it's actually very interesting what is going to conspire after that, because he finds out things. No one wants to believe him. No, but it is fun. You'll enjoy it, trust me. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you.
Hello everybody, it's Mike Rivera again here and I played Carlota. So ayun na nga, ano siya, loyalty tester and happy ako na loyalty tester siya because I get to spend each and every day with beautiful people testing mga gago, ganon. So why not, right? And yeah, yun, plot twist, she's also a receptionist and abangan natin pag nagbonggang outfit na siya kasi lahat kami magpapaganda. So ayun, madami talagang abangan.
Thank you, Micah. Sir Carlitos.
Good evening. Ako si Mariano Sagil and I play the owner of the Azucarera, the family. I had the family that owns the Azucarera. Ako yung Sugar Baron. And asawa ko si Pilar Pilapil. Our son is Bernard here. And basically ako yung I play the boss who gives who secures essentially Echo's characters yung parang he gives him the institutional social support, parang who secures his success. Yun ang target niya to make sure that he's in a successful spot in his career. So ako yun, and then there's a lot of things that happen within the family and mga secrets na mabubulat-lat din because of things that are hidden in the family.
Thank you, sir. Next.
Yes, hello po, I'm Kira and I play the role of Angel Lukto. I am the youngest loyalty tester here. Si Angel, she's just a regular college girl na gusto rin kumita, syempre for her own allowance. Kaya niya to napasukan. Bilang the youngest one, she's very naive. So she's really relying on her ates, yung ibang loyalty testers, to teach her para magamay niya ang pagiging loyalty tester. Pero kita nyo naman po kanina, walang paramdam si Angel. So, tingnan natin kung napahamak ba siya, nagtatago ba? Yun. Thank you.
Thank you, Kira. Next.
Hello po, ako po si Charlie Dizon. Ako po dito si Regina. Hello. Ako po si Regina dito. Kung nakikita nyo kanina, wala ako doon.
Wala pa.
Wala pa ako. Kasi later pa ako dadating sa story po talaga. So, dahil ganon, hindi ko rin nasabi talaga sino yung character ko. Pero ang masasabi ko lang po ay connected ako kay Ben at may dala akong kaalaman kapag dumating ako sa story na siyensya pala.
Thank you, Charlie. Elise.
Hello everybody, I'm Elise Hoson and I play the role of Bridget Tangkol. Ayan, isa sa mga loyalty tester as well. Makulay ang buhay ng isang loyalty tester kaya excited akong mabuksan pa yung bawat kwento namin. And si Bridget naman, kung nakita nyo kanina, gusto niya ng pera. Kaya siya naglo-loyalty test. And ang goal niya talaga is mag-succeed sa life. Gusto niyang magkaroon ng more, tumataya sa loto, nagra-racket here and there, kung ano-anong pinapasukan niyang trabaho. Kaya na-discover niya yung paglo-loyalty test and she found out na malaki palang kita dun. But parang meron kaming sisterhood din dito bilang naging friends kami lahat because we're all in the same business, dirty
Yes.
business. Ayun.
In short, paldo. Paldo
Paldo
ang
ang
pagiging loyalty tester. Thank you, Elise. Now for this, we'll go with Yen. Yen and Miss Carmina next.
Hello po, ako po si Yen Santos. Nakita niyo po kanina, isa din po ako sa loyalty testers. Ako po si Dayan dito at meron po akong anak na merong mild autism. We all know someone like Dayan who's juggling work, motherhood, and dealing with her own struggles all at once. So, nakakuha po ako ng inspiration na gawin yun sa mga totoong tao din. And malapit sa puso ko tong role na to, ibinigay ko po dito ang puso ko. So, marami pa pong kailangang abangan. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Yen. Miss Carmina.
Hello po, good evening everyone. Ako po si Carmina Villaruel. I play the role of Imelda. Sa napanood nyo naman po, ako po yung pinaka-sane. Ako po yung pinaka-normal. Ako yung pinaka-kalma, pinaka-normal, pinaka-chill na character dito. Now, but kidding aside, ako po yung mommy ni Anna dito. So nakita nyo naman like mother, like daughter.
hanggang doon na lang muna yung sasabihin ko. Pero marami pang mga ganong eksena. At feeling ko, magugustuhan niyo si Imelda. Character talaga siya. Pero gusto talaga niya maging loyalty tester eh. Kung si Kira yung youngest, baka ako yung oldest. Pwede naman, dahil ang love wala namang age yan, diba?
Correct!
Pwede naman natin isingit
Hindi ka
yun,
na
diba?
pwede.
May additional taping. May additional taping.
Naunahan ka na ni Tita Pilar Pilapil.
Ay, so
Sa
siya yung
pwesto.
oldest.
Oo.
Ako yung second na lang to the oldest. Loyalty. Ganun nga siya ka-crazy. Pero yun po, so thank you po for being here. Yun po yung character ko.
Thank you, Miss Carmina. Now from the mother to the daughter. Yan, kay Janine.
Yes, magandang gabi po. Ako po si Janine. And thank you ulit for watching. We hope na-enjoy nyo ang first episode pa lang ng The Loyalty Game. Ako dito si Ana Madrigal at yun nga, parang merong kababalaghang ginagawa ang asawa ko. So, ang naisip na lang niyang paraan ay paghanap ng loyalty tester para malaman kung ano ba talaga ang nangyayari. Pero ito pa lang talaga yung tip of the iceberg, kumbaga, sa lahat ng revelations sa The Loyalty Game at sa lahat ng storyline ng each character. So sana talaga abangan yung bawat episode.
Thank you, Janine. Of course, palakpakan naman natin, Jericho Rosales.
Wow, okay lang kahit wag na. Ako po si Jericho Rosales, katabi ko po yung director namin, si May. Ang role ko dito si Ben Santos. Siguro naman napanood naman ninyo, 'di ba, kung ano yung role. So again, once again I live a double life. At buong show namin, aalamin ni Janine kung sino yung Betka ko. Ako po, Betka. Kabet. Ako po ay MS. May something dito sa show na to. So, well, basically, ang character ko ay representation ng mga surprises sa buhay ninyo. Ingat kayo kung ano yung mga kinakalkal ninyo.
Thank you, Echo.
Sorry, medyo
Ay, ito
weird
pala. Sorry, kala ko.
Tapos na
Go ahead,
po
go
ako,
ahead,
thank
go ahead. Alright, of course, Direct May.
Ako po si Direct May Cruz Alviar. Hango po sa tunay na buhay ko. The joke na. Ako po si Imelda sa tunay na buhay na loyalty tester. Hindi po. Ako po yung director and ayun po.
Siguro Direct May, siguro yun lang. Just,
Task was how to create a new world, a different world that's based on realities. And that was quite challenging and exciting at the same time. And then, of course, the complex characters that lived in that world, na yung mga, they symbolize personalities. So, it was something that, it's a collaboration naman yung pagbuo nito, from the writing to also choosing the locations, and also how the cast executed their characters, yung kanilang pagkatao. So, it's parang lahat na gano'n na come together to build this world and to execute this vision of Valiente.
Alright, so thank you. Of course, Direct May. Of course, isang malaking palakpakan muli para sa mga cast and members. Pero hindi pa po tayo tapos because, friends from the media, this is your night. There are no preceded questions, but we'll just encourage everyone, of course, to keep the conversations, of course, about the loyalty game and how it will unfold. Sino po ang magiging magbubuena manong first question? Friends from the media, please take the mic. Just raise your hand. Feel free, don't be shy. Sige po. Yes.
Curious lang, totoo
Sorry.
I'm
My
Tavares
apologies. Please state your name and from what publication. My apologies. Thank you.
I'm Lance Tavares from Pelikula Mina. Curious, yung loyalty testers, totoo po ba yun?
Yes, totoo yun. This is based on, totoo siya na phenomenon dito sa Pilipinas. Nung gano'n siya, according to our writers, sila yung nag-research nito. The writers and the creative team of Star Creatives were the ones who created this concept based on their research on loyalty testers na nasa social media. They're online. And ano to tumaas, or what's the right word for it, laganap ito nung pandemic. I guess because people need an extra hustle. And so, nakaisip, you know how it is in the Philippines, di ba? Kailangan ng extra hustle ng mga tao. And that's something na na-create dito. And which is why the concept of the loyalty game appealed also to Prime. Dahil dito sa kakaibang konseptong ito na hango sa tunay na buhay.
And kay Janine and Jericho, ano yung una nyong naisip nung nalaman nyo na may ganito pala?
Ako parang gusto kong maging member. Nandun. You wanna go first?
Ako sinerch ko agad sa Facebook kasi gusto ko makita kung anong itsura ng totoong groups, nung totoong mga kumbaga ad ng loyalty tester. And interesting siya. So ako naman, if there's any concept of truth sa isang serye or pelikula, for me, parang mas kinakapitan ko din siya kasi alam ko na, hango to sa mga totoong tao, totoong pangyayari. And yan, so search nyo mamaya. Kasi interesting talaga siya na concept. And of course, meron kaming mga dinagdag na, from the creatives na, pero the fact na meron talagang mga loyalty tester, yun agad yung sinerch ko, yung mga totoong loyalty tester.
Just to add, so to the interest, can you imagine paying someone to either fix or destroy your life? And that's perfect for serye and a movie. So I said, okay, this is great. Kaso lang ako na naman yung biktima dito. Ako na naman yung kakabit. I'm just kidding. But Bernard, I love you. Bernard's my co-hunk. We're having a hard time right now being, but food's been great. I'm sorry. That's why wala ako masyadong full body frontal kasi medyo nananaba kami.
Masarap kasi ng pagkain
sa Bacolod tsaka sa Iloilo. So, I know. I mean, may pag-asa pa naman kami. Si Piolo still in good shape, so you can just enjoy that for now. But, loyalty testing. I've always been interested in, different kinds of jobs. I've had so many odd jobs in my life, and it kind of like puts a spotlight on sex workers. In other countries, there are sex workers who have rights and stuff. And here in the Philippines, it's a different light kasi syempre, di ba? Minsan, meron tayong kasabihan, kapit sa patalim. And the show is kind of like, it sheds light on that situation. You don't, you don't criminalize the characters here, judge the characters here for being loyalty testers because they do have an angle. So that's what the show did. Labas nila yung totoong storya, yung totoong struggles ng mga loyalty testers. So yeah, quite brilliant. So good job sa Star Creatives. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Brilliant indeed. Dahil
For Ms. Carmina first, what made you say yes to this project? Knowing na active naman po rin kayo sa past projects.
Nasabi ko na rin sa first video ko namin na there's no reason for me to say no. Napakaganda nung role. Tapos, first time ko makakatrabaho si Janine. Tapos, at tagal ko nang hindi nakatrabaho si Echo.
Kailan lang, okat-okat pa okat-okat pa yung project namin. Sabi parang June na.
Oh my gosh, syempre hindi sila makareact kasi hindi nila alam kung ano yun. Tapos,
yun po ang Filipino Scooby-Doo.
Anong year yun?
99...
Yeah. Parang
1999, I think. Yeah, it's actually our favorite year. It's the same year that Fight Club, Matrix, and Okat-Okat came out.
Well,
wow.
Same level, Same level.
Wala nagbago. Go ahead, Ms. Carmina.
Yun. So aside from my character, yung cast, of course, si Direk, ang sarap din bumalik sa Star Creative sa ABS. So, maganda yung project. Maganda naman yung pagpaalam ko din sa kabila. So, wala naman naging problema.
Galing ka ba sa ibang
Sa ibang bansa. Sa ibang world. Galing ako sa ibang world. Kaya nga nabaliw na siya. So, yun po. Thank you.
And for Janine and Jericho,
Gusto ko lang i-add yung kay Carmina, hindi niya kasi inaamin talaga that she really loves wigs. That's why hindi siya nakahindi dito sa show na to. She's like, oh my God, all the wigs I can wear.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
For Janine and Jericho, we know na in the past you've done emotionally difficult characters. Ngayon na you're in a real relationship, how do you differentiate that sa characters nyo? Paano nyo?
Sana naman malayong malayo, di ba? Sana naman malayong malayo. Ako talagang kumapit ako dito sa guidance ni Direk May kasi I really appreciated having her craft our characters talaga kasi sobrang halaga na, you know, maging individual character si Ana and si Ben. Pero malayo naman talaga sa amin sa totoong buhay. Which I guess was one of the challenges din na paano ba mabubuo tong si Ana. Eh, hindi ko siya masyadong kilala. Parang sabi ko kay Direk May, parang talagang pilit ko siyang hinahanap. And throughout the scripts din nare-reveal sa akin yung mga ibang mga important things about her. So as we go along, nagdadagdag kami ng mga nuances, mga prosthetics, mga notes kung ano ba talagang klaseng tao sila at anong relationship ang meron sila. So ako, grateful talaga ako kay Direk May because she really helped me find Ana and yung relationship nilang mag-asawa. Thank you, Direk.
Si Janine kasi sa totoong buhay, hindi siya. Di ba? Parang hindi siya frantic katulad ng mag-ina, di ba? Hindi sila yung gano'n. Hindi siya gano'n. So we had to, ako rin naman, hindi naman gano'n. As you can see, di ba?
Hindi naman siya ganun mag-toothbrush sa totoong buhay.
Sobra naman yun. Tumutugo na yung bibig. But, so we had to find, between us, we had to find nuances and, you know, things that couples do na hindi kami talaga. So yun yung effort naming dalawa na, uy, ikaw, Ben, parang that's why every day, papagpag kami, sumasayaw kami, tumatalon kami, ganun, sa bridge. there's a, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm gonna calm down. It's difficult because pag nagpakita kami ng sa aming dalawa, parang that's being lazy. So we can't. We had to really create a world na sa amin lang. Yeah. And you know, Ben and Ana, with the help of course May and our director sila Ian, and towards the last part, Kathy, you know, we were really like carving the relationship and the characters. Talagang full force talaga yung effort para talaga makagawa kami ng ano. Special mention to Charlie Dizon. She's here. You didn't see her in the screen, but she's here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just lightening ano, kasi
Closer to kung may makilala kami talagang loyalty tester. But unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to. But yeah, marami din naman kami natutunan because of our creatives, our directors, and what we researched online.
Malay mo kapag ma-release ito on July 3, baka may
Bigla
mga
sila.
mag-message.
Yes.
Tsaka very relevant yung characters kay Yen, VA. From visually, no, yung group call, parang Elise, your character was like yung raketera.
Yes,
diba?
live seller.
Live seller, diba? And then kay Micah naman, she was, please pass the mic to Micah, receptionist, and then kay Sophia was a rehab PP. So iba't ibang klase ng mga industriya. Sige Micah, I can answer the question.
Yeah, actually, hindi naman halata siguro pa, pero matagal na rin ako nag-acting. Tapos parang ang dami ko na... sorry. Madami ako mga nagkampan ng mga... Everything na may bago, parang nakaka-excite. It gave me purpose.
Alright, thank you for that question. We have time for one more question from our friends from the media. Yes, go ahead. Ang bilis ng oras. Masarap ang kwentuhan and of course, learning about this new concept and how it is, kumbaga, portrayed in film.
Okay, hi, I'm Judy. What keeps you interested in characters who live in morally gray spaces? How did that shape the way you prepared for him?
Sorry, could you please repeat the question?
You seem to be interested in characters who lived in morally gray spaces. So
Morally
did
gray
Ben
spaces.
scared you in a new way? How did you prepare for him?
Like I said, I had 3 therapy sessions before before entering the character. I'm not kidding. Just because sometimes you have when you dive into a certain, I dive deep sa characters ko, and I had to get to know a part of me which is, do I have similarities with this? Do I have is there something here that I can create? Is there something here that I can breathe life into? And how that tension and that that fight, may fight ba yung character? May tension ba dun sa gusto niyang mangyari tsaka dun sa ayaw niya? Meron ba siyang, yung goal niya ba, is it that strong for me to be even, to be here, to be in this project, parang ganon. I really look for stuff like that. And the character scared me. I don't know if you guys felt something while watching the first episode based on the sound design, but the character scared me really, truly. And siguro there were a couple of times that I wanted to not accept the project anymore. And then I asked si Janine, and I asked my friends, and this and that. You'll find out on the next episodes. I won't. I know. But to answer the question in a very brief way, is that I think gray characters are the most interesting characters to play. So, diba? Tama. Okay. I think they're the most fun to, as you can see kay Carmina. Lahat kami dito, gray yung characters namin. Ang pinakamatino lang dito yata si Yaya Cedes. Si Juancho pala. Juancho is the purest of them all. So lahat ng characters dito may kailangan and gagawa ng something para makuha nila yun. So, yeah, whether it's, I know where the question is coming from. Whether it's TV or film or whatever it is. And I thought, at some point, parang, I can still learn a lot from this, and definitely, most definitely, I learned a lot from my character as a person. So I wish I could share more, but there's still 13 episodes to come. So thank you.
For everyone naman, but if there's one thing you hope women feel after watching the series, what would it be for women? At least si Miss Jenny.
Aside from fear.
Si Charlie na muna.
Ano daw maramdaman ng mga tao? Go ahead, Charlie.
Ewan ko, feeling ko nga kasi pag napanood to ng mga babae, parang mas matatakot nga sila. Pero at the same time, maganda rin na makita nga nila yung side ng mga loyalty testers na ginagawa lang nila yun para sa hustle nila, para sa pangangailangan nila, ganon. Pero, ayun, sana mas pagkatiwalaan na lang nila yung asawa nila. Or, siguro, mas maisip nila na the truth will come out kahit hindi mo i-try na hanapin. Parang gano'n. Feeling ko yun yung mapupulot nila dito. Kasi tulad dito, yung character ni Janine Lalo, hindi niya akalain na yun yung mafa-find out niya. Mas malalim pa pala, ganun.
Okay, so the question was addressed to everyone. So kindly, ano ulit yung question? Let's emphasize the question, then we'll have a quick answer.
What would you hope women would feel after watching the series?
Ayun, this goes to everyone. What would you hope? What would women hope to feel after watching this series? Aliana, sige.
Feel maybe just accepting the reality that anything can literally happen. Like may that be in the most mundane things or sa pinaka nakakagulat. You should just really be ready and trust your gut. lahat, it's subjective for sure. But like, for everyone, iba-iba yun. It's a mix of emotions, but you just have to really be strong. And just trust your gut, yeah.
Okay, sige Robbie.
Siguro dalawang bagay ang pwede kong banggitin dito. Yung una siguro ay, sana may makarelate in the sense na sa ekonomiya natin ngayon, napakahirap talaga kumita ng pera, you know? So, kapit lang, sumipag ka lang sa trabaho kasi di mo alam one day, baka mamaya darating yung mga blessing mo para kumita. Pangalawa, siguraduhin mo na kilala mo talaga yung magiging asawa mo. Kasi kung hindi, baka mamaya patay tayo dyan, di ba? Mahirap maging masaya. So, abangan nyo na lang kung anong mangyayari sa kwento ng The Loyalty Game. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Robbie. KD.
Okay. For me, well, unconventional answer probably, but maybe empowered. Kasi in a way, dapat hindi sila mahiya sa ginagawa nila. Kasi loyalty testing, that's their job eh. Yan yung pinili nilang gustong gawin. And it's nothing to be ashamed of. And yeah, yun lang naman. Super short answer.
I'll go with Kare first, and then Micah.
I think kanina nasabi nga din ng ating mga directors, it sheds light to people in these situations na mga taong kumakapit sa patalim just to earn that extra money. And we can't really judge the people who do this, the women who choose to do this. Kasi everyone's going through something, some battle, some struggle. Like for example, Ate Yen's character, it's for her kid, diba? So we can't really judge people who do this for a living. And we can just extend empathy for them and try to understand their situation. Pero of course, it's also a cry for help na sana dumating yung time where people don't have to choose these kinds of jobs to earn for a living.
Correct. Okay, Micah.
Yeah, I totally agree. And as a woman, I hope that they could guard their heart more, but at the same time, be open. So it's kind of hard, right? Because you gotta be open for love, yet you have to expect for the worst as well. So I guess yun lang.
Sir Bernard.
You really want me to answer this?
Yeah. As we are a supporter of women.
Love all women, that's what I say. No, seriously, how do you say this? If you can't trust the partner or the person you're with, then you're obviously with the wrong one. So, forget it, you know. And if it, in terms to answer the whole, you know, these people doing it, the loyalty testers, the ones doing it, I don't see anything wrong with it at all. I think everybody has the right to do what they want to do in life, whether it be that job or any other job, it's the same thing. We all have to earn a living to survive. I respect anybody that does that rather than somebody that just, you know, gets it from somebody else or whatever. These people have more of my respect than anybody that's, you know, doesn't think like that. So again, yeah, if you don't trust the person you're with, guys, leave them.
Tama naman. Sige, Kira.
The question was, what would I want women to feel?
Yeah.
Tama po ba?
Yes.
Nasabi ni. Siguro, courage. Courage na lang siguro. The courage to try something new maybe with the pure intent of, you know, surviving. And the courage to maybe walk away as well for something that's not aligning with your purpose maybe. So, yan po.
Thank you, sir.
Sa akin, what I found interesting about the premise is that aside from yung side nung loyalty testers, no, what they do, yung kanilang needs, I also found it interesting that we are in a situation that a line of work like this has become in demand in some way, no? So, sa akin, the question is, what does that say about the state of relationships to begin with? So, I think what I'd like women to feel, siguro, if, you know, I guess their eyes are open siguro when they see this, you know, parang that there's such a thing as loyalty testing and you have choices. So, I guess empowered them, but, you know, specifically in the sense that you have, everyone has choices on what to do, and you know, and well, I don't know if you want to go into loyalty testing or to hire a loyalty tester, but at least you've got I guess the for me lang, it's just to have the will to just go by what you really want to do and stand by it and not really listen to your guts.
Thank you, sir. Elise Denian.
For me, after siguro after you finish watching the whole 14 episodes, I just hope that with each of the lives that opened up, the stories, the challenges of each of our characters, you'll feel that you're not alone. Because mapapanood nyo dito na iba-iba ang tinatahak natin sa buhay. Iba-iba ang ating challenges in life, iba-iba ang ating stories. So I hope that with this show, you'll be able to feel that you are not alone because other people also feel for you and are experiencing somewhat the same things as you. And with that, parang siguro sana ma-feel nyo yung comfort as well. Other than yung mga eksena na masakit sa damdamin, nakakatakot, and all the fear, yun siguro, the comfort that we are all somehow going through the same things together.
Right. Yen, you want to add to that?
Siguro ako, ang gusto ko lang maramdaman pagkatapos mapanood tong The Loyalty Game. Kasi ngayon ang pinapakita sa character ni Janine and ni Jericho, parang naglolokohan silang dalawa. Para sa mga babae, sana hindi kayo mapagod magmahal. Kahit na paulit-ulit na kayong nasaktan at maniniwala pa rin kayo na darating at darating yung taong para sa inyo. At pag dumating yon, don't lose yourself in love. Yan lang po.
Wow!
Parang message mo yun sa self mo na.
Certainly.
Right?
Yes po, yes.
When you fall in love, don't lose yourself.
Sa love pa rin yun babalik.
Kaya nga, so message mo yun for yourself.
Mga palang salamin. Miss Karina.
Ay, ako naman, you know, after watching the first episode, I'm just so thankful na wala akong ganong feeling, kung anong feeling ni Ana sa asawa niya. Kasi ito, mag-asawa na sila for 7-8 years eh. Hindi lang to yung boyfriend-girlfriend, mag-asawa na sila eh. So habang pinapanood ko, iniisip ko si Zoren. Siguro naman hindi siya ganito, diba? Yung gano'n. So parang I felt, I was so grateful and thankful kasi hindi ko na-experience yung ganito. So sana, gusto ko sanang ganun din ang maramdaman ninyo, pero apparently hindi naman not all relationships are, yung same. Yung parang mag-jive talaga kayo. Yung katulad sinabi ni BJ na, if you don't trust your partner, then just leave. But, it's so interesting yung mga loyalty testers kasi ngayon ko lang din nalaman na meron palang ganung klaseng job. Let's not judge. Let's be kind to one another. It pays to be kind. Hindi natin alam kung ano yung pinagdadaanan nila. A while ago, I was asking them, kung yung loyalty testers ba, hanggang pagtetest lang ba or may hanky-panking na nangyayari? Test lang?
Dapat.
Dapat.
In theory.
Okay. So, kung dapat lang talaga na test, kasi kung parang teacher lang sila, nagbibigay ng test, ganon. So, parang feeling ko it's a decent job kasi tinatest mo lang naman eh. So, wag ka na mag-hanky-panky para, wag na nga ako mag-judge. So yun, let's not judge. Okay.
Thank you, Miss Carmina. Round of applause, please, for our cast and members. But again, iba-ibang opinion, iba-iba din mga schools of thought. But at the same time, it will really give you a perspective.
Di ba nagbibigay yung director namin ng opinion nila eh. Kasi meron din masasabi yung director namin about it.
Sige, go ahead.
Yung akin mabilis lang. I think bilang babae, minsan talaga magagaslight ka eh. So it's really important to develop trust in yourself and trust in your intuition. Kasi dadating sa point sa buhay mo na, baka may mga encounter ka na taong pag magdududa ka sa pag-iisip mo kung nakita ko pero sabi niya hindi, pero okay.
Correct.
And then dahil sa pagmamahal mo, minsan talagang masasway ka at mapapaniwala ka. So bilang babae, I think it's very important to trust your gut and find a love that feels safe.
Correct. Yun yung nagising sa pagtulog eh. Tapos parang, dito ka lang pala. Diba? Gaslight. Sige, direct.
Okay, fast lang.
Opo.
Maraming babae ang nagkikimkim. Hindi nila sinasabi, hindi nila inaamin kung anong nararamdaman nila. Pero pag napanood nila to, sana malaman nila na hindi sila nag-iisa like what Elise said. They're not alone. A lot of women are going through that and that you have a choice. You can either stay or you can leave. Yun lang po.
Echo?
Ay, hindi, okay na ako. Ako nasabi na nila lahat, para sa babae naman talaga yung ano. So, okay.
Alright.
Let us pray.
Okay, so to wrap it up, of course, parting shot, your message na lang to our friends
Sige,
from the
sige.
media about the loyalty game, invite nyo sila, sige. Janine, go ahead. Janine, ideally, yes.
Yes. Well, salamat lang talaga. Thank you so much for making time. Kasi syempre, we shoot these stories pero para talaga to sa inyo and hopefully for somebody who needs to see it, na yun nga malaman nilang hindi sila nag-iisa at kung may kutob man sila, baka nga tama talaga sila dun sa kutob nila and to always have courage. So thank you so much for helping us spread the word tungkol sa The Loyalty Game. We hope abangan nyo ang lahat ng episode on July 3 sa Prime. Thank you talaga for coming here and we look forward to seeing your reactions sa magaganap sa kwento. So congratulations to the cast and the creatives and to our bosses and to our directors. It was an honor to be part of this. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Echo?
Well, of course. Thank you for having fun with us, press, and everyone whose job is to critique and to write about it, to rave about it, to complain about it. We love you guys. We really respect your opinion. That's why we're all here. So we all serve one great purpose, and that is to always keep pushing creativity and of course buhayin natin either television or ang pelikula. So we all are in the same ecosystem. So be proud. So God bless you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Direk May.
Maraming salamat ulit, paulit-ulit sa oras na binigay ninyo. Please help us spread the word about our show. Maraming salamat ABS-CBN, Prime, at Star Creatives for creating this show, which we are all very proud of. Thank you again.